When I need some good kosher food, there's only 3 words I need to know. Feed me, Bubby.
Today we're going to make cookies. You know, this time of year there are a lot of festivals and holidays, and what better recipe to have children take part in this cookies. And today is the children's video, and we're going to start with cookies. The Jewish holiday is Hanukkah, and that's when the Jewish army conquered a nation army. It's not a religious event, it's a historical event, and there was a little bit of oil left, and they brought it to the temple, and it burned for 8 days. And this is the event. So we celebrate Hanukkah 8 days. And you know, we have another recipe that we had made before, which was potato latkes. But today is children's video. And I hope you'll all join us and take part. And children, watch so that you'll be able to do it also. And now let's begin.
Bubby.
What's the matter? Did I forget something?
Yeah,
what did I forget?
let's not begin just yet.
Okay, what did I forget?
We forgot something pretty important. We have guests. We have holiday guests this episode.
Well, all right, so who's the guest?
Chow.com.
Oh, that's right. We had an interview with them.
Yes, you did?
Yeah. All right, and we were all talking about Hanukkah.
Well, I'm going to get back behind the camera and I'll let you continue.
And now let's begin. And now with regarding to the cookie recipe, it's very simple. I have one suggestion though. If you possibly can make the dough ahead of time, and you can store it in the refrigerator and bring it a little bit to room temperature, so that when you do it with the children, you have the basic all prepared. And this is my mother's recipe. As you can see how the pages, it's been used quite a lot. And there are not that many ingredients. I have 3 cups of flour, and I have 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a quarter of salt, a cup of sugar, and a stick of margarine, or you can use a stick of the shortening, which they have now, has no trans fat in it. And the reason why I like a solid margarine, it makes it for a better cookie dough, similar to almost a pie crust dough. And let's begin. The first thing is to sift the flour and the salt and the baking powder all together. Okay, that's done. And then the sugar, the eggs, and the margarine, or if you use the shortening, and I like to make it parve, so that parve meaning that you can eat it with meat or dairy. And it should be soft. And a cup of sugar. Okay, and also on the side have flour to put on your board so that the dough won't stick when you're making the cookies. And now we'll have to go over to my mixer to mix the first group of ingredients. And now I'm at my mixer, and the first thing is you have to cream your sugar, your shortening, and the eggs, which I'm going to do now. And medium high, I think should do this. Start. And now I'm going to add my flour ingredients. However, let me explain. If you have a food processor, it's wonderful. You can add the whole thing. However, my food processor is very small, so I have to kind of adjust. And what I've done is I add a little bit of flour to start. Put it on #1 speed on your mixer. Then add, maybe a third of the flour, just to start to form a dough, so it'll mix. See how it's getting pebbly? There it is. And the rest, and then I'm going to stop it. And I'm going to do the rest by hand. And now I'm going to bring the bowl with mixture and the flour to my work area. And I'm going to do the rest by hand. I'm mixing it in the bowl so that the flour will mix, and form a dough, similar to a pie dough. And this is my last bit of flour. And mix it in so that you'll get a dough. And then so you'll be able to spread it out, make cookies. If you find that the dough is not as stiff as it should be, add a little more flour. Or then, as I'll show you when I take it out after, you can put it in the refrigerator so that it'll become a little bit more stiff. I sprinkled some flour on the board, reason being so that it won't stick. And I've finally made this into a ball after I mixed it, and knead it a little bit so it'll stay together. Get this out of the way. And what I like to do is cut it in 3 parts. It's easier to work. And take them and wrap it in saran wrap. This way you can put it in the refrigerator. And I think this dough is pretty a little too much flour. Pretty stiff. But like I say, it's easy to make this ahead of time with the children. And then you have, it's start to roll it out. Put a little flour on your rolling pin and roll it all to about 1/8 of an inch. Don't be exact. These are homemade cookies, and it doesn't matter if they're a little thicker or whatever. Not too thick, because after all, you want them to bake.
Okay, Bubby, now it's time for the Yiddish word of the day. Bubby, what is today's...
Hold it. Let's do Ask Bubby first.
Okay then, let's do Ask Bubby. Bubby, now usually I know that there's an Ask Bubby and I don't even know what's going on. So what's today's Ask Bubby then?
I didn't realize that I have so many young video viewers of my Feed Me Bubby show, and I'm very proud. And so the first 3 that I received, I'm going to read them, and I want to give recognition to the children. They deserve it, and I hope they take part in the Hanukkah and the festival baking of cookies. And oh, let me just say one thing. Not only that, but look at my sweet and sour meatballs. What episode?
Episode number 3, I believe.
Okay. It's easy for them to make, and let them be a young host and hostess. Put the toothpicks in the meatballs. They can roll the meatballs, and let them do the serving. Let them be proud of what their accomplishments are. And the dessert, of course, will be the cookies. Okay? Are you ready, Avram?
All right. Let's see. What's today's first Ask Bubby?
This first one is very nice, and it's written. My name is Alex, and my Busia, I hope I pronounce it right, B-U-S-I-A, Polish for grandmother, and I love your show. I am 8 years old and would like to cook for my Bubby. Something easy, please. Let me see what else she says. Oh, she says, Busia helped with the spelling. Take care of yourself, Bubby. Say hello to your grandson from this grandson. Your friend, Alex.
Oh, that's why you were keeping it from me. You wanted...
Yeah, I was surprised. Do you realize how young they are?
Oh, wow.
And this is the second one. And this one came from Timmy and Becky. Hi, Timmy and Becky.
Hi, Timmy. Becky.
And they're waiting patiently for this episode. So we'll let you know when we're having it on the air, and you'll be the first to see it.
Who else do we got?
Oh, this one is very nice. This one came from Rafi. And Rafi even sent us a picture. And her children cook with their Bubby. And so we have a picture of Rafi's children, Alice and Wendy. Hi, Alice and Wendy.
Hey, Alice. Hi, Wendy. We have to say hi to them.
Can I show them the picture?
Yeah, show them the picture.
And this is their picture.
Oh, wow.
How do you like that?
Look
with
at
their
that.
Bubby and Zadie. And I thought that was so nice. And thank you for being part of my family. And I hope I'm part of yours.
Well, if you'd like to ask Bubby, feed me at chalutzproductions.com. Make sure to email feedme@chalutzproductions.com. A lot of people have been emailing Webmaster and all these other...
And you know, Avram, and I feel so sorry I can't answer them. So make sure it's www.
Well, no W. It's an email address, so it's
Alright, I'm sorry.
feedme@chalutzproductions.com, or look for the number that's down here and leave a voicemail. But when you leave a voicemail, at the end of your voicemail, if you want an answer back, make sure to leave an email address so we can email you.
Yes, please, because we received some, there's no address, and I feel badly, and you're wondering why you're not getting an answer from us. So take a little extra time and make sure you send us the message correctly.
And now it's time for the Yiddish word of the day. Bubby, we're not going to go the Yiddish word just yet, actually. You surprised me, so I have a surprise for you.
Okay, but
Alright.
I like surprises.
Here,
Oh
I got you
my.
this for Hanukkah.
Oh, thank you. But Avram, I told you, Hanukkah, I like to give Hanukkah to the children, the adults, nothing. Let them have a good meal with potato latkes and cookies. But I appreciate, sweetheart.
Oh, thank you.
I really appreciate. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. And what's the Yiddish word for today? I'm going to ask you, but I have a special Yiddish word.
You have a special Yiddish
Yes,
word?
I do. Special for Alex. Alex wants to know what the Yiddish word is for friend, and so the Yiddish word is Freund. All your children, you're all my friend, and you're all my little friends, and I love you all. And I want to show you something.
What do you want to show us?
Pictures. See, this picture is of my mother with my children, and they're getting. Look, notice the apron that my mother Bubby first put on them. She took a towel and wrapped it around them, and see the smiles, how happy they are. And this one, this is Avram, and he must have been about 3.5, 4 years old in my kitchen.
I can't believe you still have that.
Well, and he came here and he was learning how to make cupcakes. We'll do that another time. So you see, it's from generation to generation. It hasn't stopped. And the memories linger on. Now, Ephraim, what else do you have? Anything else special?
Well, I don't know. You called me and you told me you had something special for me. That's why I got you the
I
flowers.
wonder if you have anything to say before I tell you what I have.
Well, tell me what you have first, and
I have
then
something very special. Let me show you. How do you like this? This is a mid blue. It has Bubby's picture on it. How do you like that?
Let me hold that for you. Let's see. Oh wow! Look at that.
Feed me Bubby on it, and turn around to the back.
All right.
And this says, when I need some good kosher food, there's only 3 words I need to know. Feed me Bubby. And we have it in the children's too.
We have children's available?
Yes, that's for the grown-ups, the teenagers, and this is for the children. And they don't have my picture because, you know, after all, they're little, they have to have their own Bubbies.
So there's no picture on the children's version.
This is from their Bubby to them. So we thought we'd leave it out, and Bubbies and Zadies. Add a little extra to your Hanukkah. And not only that, Avram, tell them what we're doing.
Well, so we actually are going to do it, because I know we discussed about this.
Yes.
Okay then, awesome. Because I know a few episodes ago we were talking about tzedakah as one of the Yiddish words.
Right.
And how important tzedakah is. So because...
Tell them what tzedakah means.
Tzedakah, well you said it was alms, or helping out with the poor.
Helping out.
Right, so the thing is that we want to be able to help out too, and it's very important to help. So we decided to team up with Mazon, which is an organization that helps out with hunger actually...
All over the world.
Right, exactly,
Yes.
and that matches with our show.
Right.
With having hunger.
And so, tell them
So what we're going to do is for every 100 shirts sold, we're going to do $100 to Mazon, so that way there's charity
right,
going
so that
in.
every dollar from each shirt that we sell will go to Mazon.
So that we're getting everything prepared for that, and check the website and check the newsletter. We'll let you know. We'll have the information.
We'll have the information how to order them. And look at the color, is pretty. And oh, I'd be so happy to see the little ones that take pictures and send them to me, and the adults too, because they had Bubbies too, and the memories.
Well, everybody's been actually asking for this, but they've been asking that we go and we do it at a normal price point, because sometimes these T-shirts can be at like $22, $23.
And we want to make it as much as low as possible.
So it'll probably be
we're making
$15,
very
$16.
little on it, but we feel that this is something for tzedakah, and also everyone will feel a little bit, have a little Feed Me Bubby to wear along with us.
So like probably in the $15-16 range, which is a decent price t-shirt wise.
Right. Okay, we'll be in touch.
Oh, and the other announcements, of course, medium.com, me.dium.com. You can check out Feed Me Bubby episodes before anybody else. And Bubby, actually, you go on sometimes.
I do. I was several times. I've had editorials and opinions. It's fun. I feel like I'm a big shot. Not that I am. I feel that I'm Bubby. And I feel very comfortable in my kitchen. And I feel like I'm helping other Bubbies as well.
And we want to say hi to everybody from Video on the Net conference. We were there in Boston.
Right.
Lots of fun. It was great meeting all of you. Bubby, you went to the Roxy.
Oh,
and you had a lot of fun there.
We were on a panel, and I felt very comfortable. And there were a lot of questions that were asked of us. I think we did a pretty good job.
No, we had fun, and as I was saying, just even with the like after parties and stuff, you still hung out there with everybody else.
Yes, so many people, and the place was so big, and everyone was so nice to us. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much. We'll be right back. Now, Bubby, you know how I'm always bringing my notebook around and that I'm constantly...
Yeah, always schlepping.
Exactly. I'm schlepping it all over the place.
Right.
There's now an easier solution.
How?
Go to my PC.
Right.
Go to my PC can save the day.
How?
Now it lets you access your PC from anywhere. So you can be anywhere.
So for me, it'd be excellent. I can go away for a couple of days and we can work it up.
Yeah, you can grab the file you need and you can be fine. You don't have to worry about, oh, the file's stuck on my PC. You can just grab it off the PC by using Go to My PC from any computer anywhere.
Wonderful. All right.
It just makes life easier. So now go to my PC. You can operate your PC just like you were there. You understand that. So use all your programs, your file network resources, and your email from anywhere. So here, we're looking at our computer right now, and the thing is that our users can actually go and use Go to My PC free today. Special offer just for our Feed Me Bubby viewers.
So it's gotomypc.com/podcast.
That's correct. 30 days of Go to My PC free with unlimited access by going to gotomypc.com/podcast.
Well, I'll tell you, if it's good for Bubby and Avram, it's going to be even better for you.
Try Go to My PC free today.
First, let me tell you about the pans. I only have one cookie sheet, and I like to line it with parchment paper because you don't have to grease it, and the cookies bake beautifully. But, like anything else, with cookies, you have to keep going. And cookies take 8 to 10 minutes, and then while that 8 to 10 minutes, you have another batch. So what I do is improvise, and this is my suggestion for improvise. See, this is my pizza pan. Take the pizza pan, cover it with aluminum foil, a little grease. There's another pan. And then I have my third pan. And this is my ordinary 9x13 pan, but you don't want to make cookies in here because they won't bake right. So take aluminum foil, a little bit of grease, remember I told you about the aluminum foil that is pre-greased? Turn it upside down. Bake your cookies right on top of the pan, and they'll come out beautifully. So don't go out and buy new pans. Try to improvise, and you'll save money, and it'll be more fun because you made something different. And first I'm taking the cookie cutters, get a little flour on because it's easier to cut. Place it, this happens to be my dreidel. Take a little knife or spatula. It's just a little help. It should come out easily. And this is the start. And then what your dough is, you take your dough, reshape it. It'll reshape very easily, like pie, almost like pie dough. Roll it out or flatten it even with your hand, whatever, and go to the next step. And what I do is use what's available. For example, I have this. This is going to be like Hanukkah gelt, okay? So we'll cut little squares in the flour, a little movement, and then you have another one, and so on. And whatever you happen to pick up, and different designs, whatever you find, use cookie cutters or whatever designs you have around the house, and continue until you fill up one tray and get it ready in the oven. It goes into a preheated 375 oven, and bake it until they're just a little brown on the edges, light brown. And I'm going to show you how I decorate them before I put them in the oven and after I put them in the oven. I have 1 egg white here, and the reason why I use the egg white is because it makes the sugar stick. So I'm taking this little brush, sorry, we had an accident here. Well, we'll just ignore it. A little here, a little here, a little here, and here. And then I have my jimmies. I like the colored ones. I think they're very attractive. And this will make it stick. Take a little spoon and decorate wherever you like. Smooth it out. That's one thing. Then the chocolate ones, this is like the Hanukkah gift. So I generally put the chocolate ones on the round ones, resembling. Chocolate is eaten for Hanukkah. A lot of people use a lot of chocolate for Hanukkah. There. These are my make-believe, my coins. So one type. And then, use your imagination. A little bit sugar and cinnamon. You don't have to measure. And then I have another one. They have, the colored sugar. Let me see now. This is the sprinkle one. And so I sprinkle. And all over. They come in different colors. And you have a variety. And this is the part where the children are going to enjoy the most. They can help you with. And now we're ready to put them on the cookie sheet and place them in the oven. I've placed my decorated cookies on my cookie sheet. If you notice, this one is plain. Reason being that when it comes out of the oven, we're going to decorate it special, where the children will have more fun than even just putting the sugars on. And now I'm going to ready to put it into my 375 oven. And this is the fun part for the children. I think this is better than even putting a little sugar. These little tubes are wonderful. They're easy to handle and for children, and they come in a variety of colors. And so now I'm going to decorate it with this icing. And just squeeze it around. You make your designs, whatever you like. This one, I think what we'll do is we'll have blue all around. I'm sure the children will do it better than I can. And it's a lot of fun because it's their creation. It makes it very original. And now, a little dot over here, and we'll add a little yellow for color. We'll put a little yellow in the middle. Yellow? Yeah, it's yellow. There, how about if we just make a little design like that? Okay? Okay, how do you like that? You know what, children, you can do? If you can, send me pictures through the email and see how you decorated. It'll be a lot of fun to see. How do you like that one? A happy Hanukkah. Have a healthy, happy holidays. Enjoy. Excusez-moi. See you next time.
Take a big potato and you grind it real fine. Throw it in the bucket, don't you waste no time. Add some flour, about a quarter cup. Crack that egg and stir it up. Get a big pan so you can fry. Add some oil, but not too high. Turn up the heat, hold your markers. Come on, baby, let's make them latkes.
Hi, Bubby. My name is Susan, and I'm from Novi, Michigan. I absolutely love your website. I love your cooking. You are the Jewish Julia Child, and everything is just fantastic. It's so adorable. I made a copy of all your recipes. Anyway, again, I just thank you so much for your fabulous recipes, and I just love your Yiddish word for the day. It's just the best. Just thank you for everything. You've just made me smile all afternoon as I'm copying your recipes and watching your videos. And I quick emailed my son to watch too. So I just thank you very much, and thank you to Avram for having this wonderful idea and sharing your precious Bubby with all of us. Bye-bye.
Eat 'em with apples and sour cream, with syrup and honey, they're such a dream. Mole, picante, ketchup or a pickle, it all tastes good, so what's your stickle? Spoon in the batter, you can hear it sputter. We're cooking with oil, don't use no butter. flip them over when they're golden brown. We're making latkes all over town. Hanukkah's fun and it's 8 days long. Spinning the dreidel and singing a song. Get your plate, put the frying pan down. They're eating latkes all over town.
This podcast is brought to you by Gurdon's Graphics and Awards. Gurdon's Graphics and Awards, family-owned business for over 40 years. Gurdon's Graphics and Awards, for all your graphics and awards needs.
This podcast is part of the Blueberry Network, where listeners and podcasters come together.
Blueberry.com.